Hi guys, long time no see. My last Japanese video posted like 6 months ago, and I got a lot of comments from you guys asking for another one, and I told you I was gonna get you back in the summertime. So here I am in the summertime giving you an update on my learning, but the video is really about tips. So here's your little update right now. I haven't been learning Japanese for a couple months now, but that was because of school finals and I had to move. So I really couldn't go hard like I was before, but I'm here to give you all of my tips that I used when I was learning Japanese. And excuse the audio because I know it's not the greatest, but I have a nice makeshift mic here with me that I whipped up with a Rock Band microphone and an Apple headphone mic. So let's get into it. First one. Get a notebook that you like writing in. This is mine. It's tiny graph paper, which is really good for numbers because that's what they use mostly in the schools that I went to. When I moved to Europe, they gave us all graphing paper for math. I don't know if that's just everywhere, but I definitely didn't have it when I was in middle school learning in the States, right? So I got this, actually, it wasn't even for math. I got this for my French class, but then I ripped it out, as you could see, ripped out the French papers in the front, and then I repurposed it for all of my Japanese learning, and it was perfect because writing the hiragana in those little boxes gave me a perfect grid to keep all of the strokes in, like, order, you know? Not in order, but in sizely manner, you know? And it just worked out perfectly. I ended up filling this whole book up. I finished it all the way to the last page, and I started it in September 20th, 2020. And let's see if I even wrote the date on the back, because I'm one of those people that love writing the dates on stuff. But yeah, I kept this book with me when I was doing my private classes with my tutor. That's another tip that I could give you. That is coming, actually, in the video. I didn't write the date that I finished this book, but it was definitely a plus to my learning. Get different colored pens that you like using just because it's cool, one. And two, you can write one thing that is for present tense, and then right next to it or under it you could write another thing that's for past tense, and then you'll know, because it's different colors, you'll know exactly what you're talking about. So it's perfect. I did it a lot. You can do it too. It works. Alright, next tip, since I already mentioned it in tip 1, next tip is definitely going to be talk to somebody, either a friend or you get yourself a tutor that knows Japanese and is actually willing to help you and willing to teach you, give you tips, allow you to talk to them so that they can give you pointers and then you guys can talk with each other back and forth. It's perfect. It'll help your learning immensely. Take my word, because when I went to an international school, I was learning Spanish every single day. And my teacher was from Spain, and she would hold our classes in Spanish. A little bit of English was spoken, but you'd have to ask in Spanish if you could maybe ask the question in English. But all of the questions were posed in Spanish, and all the answers, of course, were in Spanish too. So I ended up learning Spanish a great deal just by that. So if you can get a friend or a teacher that can help you with Spanish, or that's not Japanese, that would be amazing. Amazeballs. Mom, do you think Mickey would enjoy if I linked her in my video? Yeah. Okay, because I've had people ask, like,
Crossing Japan is her business.
Okay. I don't know. Okay. I hope that my tutor will enjoy this little plug that I'm gonna give her, but she is one of the most amazing language teachers that I've ever had, and working with her just was like so great, and I was able to learn Japanese in quite a fast pace, even though we'd only meet once a week. And yeah, we'd only meet once a week. I felt like I could learn it at a semi-fast paced semi-fast pace, but still learn the complexity and all the information that I needed to. Because we used the Genki books, and we only met once a week on Mondays. But with her, it was just so much fun, and we could also, like, cover a lot of stuff. She was just a great teacher. So, her company is Crossing Japan, right?
Yep.
Crossing Japan, and I'm going to link it below. Hopefully, Mom, does she have, like a class enrollment on her website?
I don't.
We don't know. But the link that I will provide will definitely give you a connection to her social accounts. So you could definitely contact her, write her an email or something, and say hi, and maybe that you want some lessons. She's a great tutor. We tutored over Skype. So you could be anywhere. You just have to link up with like your time zones so that you guys could have like a really nice connection, and one of you's not like too sleepy, because that'll ruin your learning. Okay, that can also come from me directly from learning Spanish, because all my Spanish classes were my first class of the day, and yeah, I was tired, but you know, it does snap you right into it, and you gotta learn it somehow, and learning doesn't wait. All right, you gotta do it. So I'm gonna link that down below. Thank you, Mickey, for being such a great teacher. I still want to work with you when I'm settled. If you're still doing your thing, that would be great. Awesome. Okay, next tip. All right, other than watching anime, manga is a great way to start learning. And not only in paper form, but I think there are a lot of websites where you can go in and read manga with an English translation with it and a Japanese insight from a native, or a native insight. Yeah, native. You get what I mean. A native insight from a Japanese native person, right? I'm gonna look for those and link them down below if I find the one I'm thinking of. But you can also go on the hunt yourself. Maybe hop on Reddit. Be like, hey guys, I'm learning Japanese. You have any awesome resources? That's another awesome way to get information. But yeah, reading and listening and just consuming anything, honestly. Consuming anything in Japanese from Japan that holds like cultural information that you could just eat up is amazing. Don't look at this directly because it is in English, but it's an example. Do it. You'll enjoy it, and it'll help your learning. Next tip. Get a dictionary, either on your phone or on paper. I have both. I'll link the phone one I have down below. I think I have two. And there's one that I used all the time when I was learning Japanese. It was amazing. I will link that definitely below, and I'll put a little app icon right here because it's really good. I love it, and it's free, and I think you can use it offline. It's amazing. Go download it. Definitely use it. Okay. This is also definitely a great dictionary. It's a Furigana dictionary. So basically it has, I think, all the kanji, and basically dictionary definitions for the kanji with the Furigana above. So I'll open it up to show you, because if you can't just get this one, that would be amazing. So this is what it looks like, if you could see that. And since you can't see that, I'm not going to explain that much, because you can see the English words and then the kanji with the furigana above it, and then it giving you examples in English with the sentences in Japanese. It's amazing. It's an amazing book. We got it for 42 euros, but I think you could definitely find it cheaper than that if you look online. But it's a great book. I definitely recommend this book. That's what it looks like. Okay. Any other type of dictionaries also definitely use those. They're amazing. Alright, those are all the book tips that I have. Those are all the book tips that I have. And another tip that I have. I just thought of this one because it's good. Like I said, any Japanese content, media, whatever, consume it. Your favorite voice actor from Jujutsu Kaisen, look them up on Instagram. They might be posting cool photos of them going this place, going to their grandma's house, whatever, going to a shrine, the supermarket, whatever. And then they'll caption it in Japanese. And then you could practice reading that. It's perfect. And you could see your favorite voice actor. I don't know what you want from me. It's a perfect combo. It's a perfect combo. I don't know what you want. Another tip, YouTube. Look up, this is what me and my teacher did. Mickey, hi. This is what we did. We looked up mukbangs on YouTube. I think it was like the konbini, and these girls would get like a whole bunch of desserts, and then they would eat them, and then speak to the camera, just like how mukbang is. And you would learn, like, the slang versions of how to say stuff. You would learn, like, how to say yummy or, oh, this tastes so good, which I don't think you would just come across in Genki or another textbook that you'd be using. So, that is also a very good method to learn Japanese. Alright, that's all the tips that I have for now. If I think of any more, I'll make edits in the description, or I'll comment them down below and then pin that. If you have any questions for me, or you just want to say anything, comment them down below. Subscribe to my channel, because if you want more Japanese content, I'll make it. I'm not actively going out and doing my Genki books anymore, or learning with my teacher. But if you want more Japanese content, I can make it. Just give me a little, oh, you should make this video. And then I'll be like, oh, I could do that. And then I'll do it. So give me some recommendations. Comment it below. Whatever you want. Subscribe to my channel. Because even if you don't just want some Japanese content, I make other stuff. I just filmed this makeup tutorial. So you can hop over. I don't know when that will be posted. Probably before this one. You can hop over and watch that one. That would be awesome. Anyways, subscribe because it's free. It's free, alright? And you can subscribe. You can unsubscribe later, but don't do that. So just subscribe and stay subscribed, and then you can just forget about me. Anyways, like this video. I'll see you in the next one. My name is Chloe. Bye!